All right. Welcome, Yoke family. This is Tuesday Night Live. I'm your host, Ian, and I have a desk now. Do you like it? I love it. It's really nice. I can sit. It's comfy. Who am I with on stage?
Hey, it's me again. It's your boy Jacob. I have a stool today. Below me, you'll see the cranberry juice that I was drinking. I'm not done with it, so don't ask. Back to you, Ian.
Thank you. Most of what he said was unwarranted. All right, we'll just move right on. Okay, so let me talk about what's going on tonight. First off, we've got some catch up from Halloween. We wanted to see some of the costumes that were posted from Yoke Folk and Yoke Kids. So we'll talk about that live on the show, which is going to be awesome. Also, we're going to have, as always, a great interview. Specifically tonight, we'll be hearing from somebody who not only moved to the United States from another country, but is also part of the deaf community. So you'll hear that story. It's awesome. Stay tuned for that. Before we move on, I should mention a really sad update. Our friend Colton is still AWOL. We have no idea where he is. We promised you a video this week, but we just couldn't find him. So we're still looking. The cops aren't involved yet, but we're thinking about it, and we'll keep you updated. So moving on to a happier topic. As always, one of the staples of Tuesday Night Live is what? Of course, it's prizes.
Woo!
So we've got prizes for you tonight, as always. So here we got a bunch of different prizes, all right? First of all, we've got a costume contest coming up, and for that, the winner of the costume contest is going to get both lunch, we'll bring you lunch, and a Yoke prize pack.
That's right.
So that's a double gift. 2 for 1.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Let's see. Another prize, as always, Yoke prize pack going out. And everything I'm about to say, that's all for those Google Forms. Just tell us you're here through the Google Form, link in the description, then come right back, and you're automatically signed up to win these. So number 1, Yoke prize pack.
Woo!
Number 2, I don't know. I mean, this is kind of a new one, but you know those cookies that we have at camp sometimes, and they're just so delicious.
Love those cookies. Love those cookies.
I wish I could think of them now. I don't. Oh, here are some. Oh, those cookies.
Those look
they're
like
so
some good cookies.
In fact,
good
yeah.
cookies. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Right on the floor. Delicious.
Yeah, that's the one.
I taste it from here.
Yeah, you
Didn't
could
get a
get some
bite.
of this too. Okay. So we'll bake you cookies and immediately send them to you
Baby
so they're
cookies.
still warm.
Yep.
That's a prize.
Yep.
Can you take the next one? I'm enjoying this.
Yeah. The other prizes that we're going to say now. We are going to be bringing, as always, lunch to somebody who, enters in that form, does all that stuff, but you got to enter in. We won't know who you are. We won't know what school to bring your lunch to. We won't know any of that unless you put it in the Google Form. So do that down below so that we can get you those prizes.
Okay, I enjoyed my cookie. Again, you could too. And then last thing, and here's another new prize we're really excited about. One of the prizes you'll be entered in for is the option to be a guest appearance on this show. So we're super excited about that. We would love to see some Yoke Kids on the show.
Absolutely.
So can't wait for that next week. All right, so that's prizes. Again, follow that link in the description.
Fill that form out.
Fill it out.
There you
Please
go.
do. Okay, before we get to the fun of the costume contest and the interview, I've got some stuff to catch up on, so I'm sorry. I probably should have done this before this live thing started, but
It happens.
thank
It
you.
happens.
Thanks.
I got you, man.
I mean, we're busy. We get busy, and
Yeah.
anyway, so I gotta catch up on some emails, do a little bit of organizing, and also write some thank you notes. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm just gonna do that now.
Yeah.
I like to kind of say what I'm writing, and
Yeah. Little monologue going.
yeah. Let me get my reading glasses on here.
Get in the zone.
Okay.
That's all you need.
Okay.
Yep.
Get my pen. Okay. Maybe adjust this a little bit. Jacob, do you have any nice sentimental music that I could write these to?
As you mentioned it, I've been scrolling through and just seeking for this kind of peaceful piano music.
Oh.
Do you think that could work?
I think that'd be great. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Go for it. I got you.
Okay. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well. Thank you, Yoke, for confusing generations of people. It's Y-O-K-E? Well, there's one down. Let's write another.
Okay.
Thank you, Little Red Wagon, for being the most unreliable ride in town. You never know. Like, you can't ride. Why? I'm a paying customer. I don't understand. Anyway, we'll thank them all the same. Thank you, Messy Club, for being a great way to clean out my fridge at the end of the year. Nothing like that old can of pickles or something, just to finally get rid of.
Just get rid of it. Messy Club's where you at.
All right. Thank you, Halls, for always having it, although no one knows what it is. All right, there's that one. I'll add the stamps and all that to these later. I know how postage works. Thank you, Yoke Camp, for great food, sharing the gospel, friendships, no sleep, walking the huge hills, smelly cabins, overflowing the toilets. Wait. Sorry about that. It won't happen again.
Gross.
Sometimes thank you notes, sometimes apology notes are also what I get caught up on. Yeah.
We've all been there. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Do we have time for me to write a few more? Is that all right?
I think so. This is a 14-minute video, so yeah, we're good.
Okay, good. All right, sounds good. Okay, let's write another. Thank you, Chug and Crush, for for proving that the bad habits my mom wanted me to break can actually win me prizes and the adoration of my peers. You see, Mom, I'm telling you, soda can change lives.
Brought a tear to my eye.
Thank you. Thank you, Chromebooks, for making us all realize that we will never be any more. There will never be any more snow days. Good thing I'm writing in a pencil and not a pen. Can change those mistakes.
Yep. Yep. Good. Good.
Let's see. Okay, just one or two more, all right?
Yeah, go for it. I got you.
Sorry, I know we should really get on with
just
the
get
show,
it off
but
your chest. This is a safe place. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right.
You're welcome.
Really short one here. Thank you, 2020, for only having 2 months left. Call that a day. Man. Whew.
That one hit home.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Thanks, 2020.
Yeah.
Hurry up and finish.
Okay. One last one, all right? One last one for me. Sorry, let me just grab a sip of my coffee here, but
Yeah, get the coffee going. Yep. Yeah.
thank you. That mug's really gross. It's not mine. Thank you, shaving cream and pie trays, for giving me an excuse to slap my yoke cloak. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm all caught up. That was nice. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for the nice music. I appreciated that.
Just
All
get it
right.
off your chest.
So that was me. That was me getting organized. But now it's time to get you all involved. So let's get started with that costume contest, huh? Can we get that up on the screen? How's that looking?
We sure can.
Okay, sweet. I will do some organizing while we get that ready. See, now I have a desk I can shuffle papers. It's a good feeling. It makes me feel like a businessman or something. It's nice. Oh, yeah. Ready?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Perfect. I'll play with my wagon while we do that.
Hey, you can't ride in that.
No, you can't,
Well, it's too small for me.
but I can ride in it if I want. This would be a great time to go fill out that form, link in the description. Let us know you're here. Be automatically entered for prizes.
I love prizes. Do you love prizes?
Oh, absolutely, I love prizes. I just enjoyed a prize, actually.
Yeah?
Bite of that cookie.
Oh.
the rest of which is on the floor, unfortunately.
It's the good stuff. All right. All right, let's move on.
All right.
Let's get that going.
Here we go. So we've got our first costume coming up. This is from, can somebody tell me who this is from?
This is from Casey. Casey from Farragut.
All right. What do we got here?
All
What do we got
right.
here? What are we thinking?
Looks like a cowgirl of some
Uh-huh.
sort. Do you think that was humanitarian right there? What do you think about that leather?
Oh, absolutely. I think that's sustainably sourced leather.
Yep. Yep. The hat.
Extra
everything.
points for the sustainably sourced leather.
And you know what? She incorporated the mask really well. She got the whole safety going with the mask, and looks like a little bit of a bandit. I'm here for it.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I think it was unique.
Yeah.
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 Okay, well, there's one. Got another one? Yeah, it looks like we've got Alvarez from Carter.
Well, hot dog. That's a good costume right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I tell you what.
And the yoke-friendly Mountain Dew can as
That's
well.
right. As
Love
always.
that.
As always. I've never seen such a happy hot dog. Well, I have, but not this happy.
I'm going to guess 100% all beef. How about you?
Give or take. Give or take. Yep. Pretty standard.
That'd be 100%.
I'm here for it. I like the little mustard, the little effect we got going on there. The yellow squiggle. Good job, Alvarez. I'm feeling that one.
I
Feeling
like
that
it,
one.
Alvarez. Nice. All right, let's move on. Okay, we've got Luke from Union Grove.
Well, Luke, you're terrifying me. Congratulations.
I too am terrified. I can't really tell much of your expression. Let's see. How do you feel about me? Are you feeling like you like me, or do you want to hurt me from this? I really.
He looked pretty happy to me. I don't know. I've seen the movies, and I mean, he seems so.
Oh, good.
So
Okay.
I guess that works.
All right.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Moving on,
Ooh.
we've got Brandon and Sammy from Union Grove.
Okay, that's adorable for one. Congratulations, guys, for matching. Wow.
Absolutely.
That takes planning. That takes some real planning right there. I'm here for it.
I do love a good baseball jersey.
Yeah. Baseball.
Right?
Love it. That's a home run in my park. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah. All right, we should move on.
Okay.
What do we got?
We've got a fancy astronaut here, Thomas from Carnes. I'm feeling it, Thomas. I'm feeling it.
Oh, I see. Okay, so he's wearing a top hat, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I just thought he had really nice shoes, but the top hat compliments
Yeah,
it
he's
pretty
got
well.
the top hat. Somehow that stays on even in zero gravity.
I mean,
I love that.
engineering. This is what our millions of dollars towards NASA is going to. I'm here for it. I like it. I like it, Thomas.
Yeah, it's not just about function; it's about style.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I mean, you want to make a good impression when you first see aliens, you know? And I think a top hat really sells it. And I applaud this man. Good
Thomas,
job,
that was
Thomas.
ingenious. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Let's
we have
look
any
at
more?
Let's look at the next one.
Oh, we do have some
Oh,
more. All right.
wow. That is that's a festive boy right there.
Okay, so this is Nate from Union Grove. Mm-hmm.
Giving us a little thumbs up.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Is he a vegetable or a fruit? I can't tell what he's dressed as. Anybody know?
He looks happy. That's all I know.
He's
And that's-
he's
that's
happy
what Yoke's
whatever
all
he is.
about.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, he's gorgeous.
Somebody that thinks it knows it all from set just happened to put in that it's a gourd. So apparently that's another category. Anyway,
Sure.
we should move on.
All right.
Gourd.
Oh, okay. We got 3 right here. What we got?
Okay. Yeah.
Janet and Sienna and Cheyenne.
Yeah, all from Carter. All right.
Nice, nice, nice.
All right. What do we? Oh, I see. I think I get it.
Oh,
I'm seeing some
peanut
components here.
butter jelly.
Peanut butter jelly time.
With peanut butter. Okay, copyright. Sorry. I'm loving it. This is very. When we talked about Brandon and Sammy having some coordination going, but this is like adding an extra another person.
Yeah, I mean, this is
So
like they have to stay. They're committed.
Yeah.
All night, all
Yeah.
Halloween to stay like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or else, like, what? You're just peanut butter on a piece of bread. What is that?
dude.
Right? No,
you
it's,
can't just be jelly.
Yeah, it's part of a whole.
Don't just be jelly. Get your peanut butter, man. Golly.
I love it.
This is beautiful. This is some true craftsmanship.
Brings
right here.
people together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
All
any,
right.
any more? Or
Any more? Oh, we got another one. We got Kaylee. Kaylee from Union Grove.
all right. Yeah.
All right, and it seems to say that she is the ghost of George Washington. Wow.
I love that.
I'm feeling it. Feeling it. Very timely, a very timely costume. Mm-hmm. And creative. I've never seen the bed sheet on the head Good job, Kaylee.
Well, I will say though, I've never seen vision problems associated with a ghost. So that's interesting.
I mean, she's trying to see 2020.
Yeah,
So.
that's awesome. So
Yeah.
Any more? Should we move on?
Oh yeah, we got more.
Good. Okay, Samantha from Carnes, awesome.
This is probably the most comfortable costume I've seen yet, and I applaud her. This is looking amazing.
You could climb a mountain in that thing.
Yeah, Sammy, if you're watching, I need you to put in the comments where did you get that, because I'm gonna need to cop me one real quick. But yeah,
I love it. Yeah.
feeling it, and she is from Carnes. So Sammy from Carnes, way to go. All right, got another one.
Olivia from Union Grove.
All right.
Okay.
Got a scarecrow selfie, it looks like. I'm
yeah,
feeling it.
absolutely.
This is very Instagram friendly right here. Very good.
Well, here's a thought.
Oh?
If a scarecrow is posted on social media and then a crow looks at that post, are they still scared, or does it have to be like you have to be in person? Does it happen virtually?
I think the general consensus is that scarecrows are supposed to scare crows. So I think it's a given.
Okay.
But I can't answer your question.
That's cool.
I'm not a crow.
Well, Olivia, you could be scaring crows all over the world right now.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yep.
That's
but
fantastic.
Hey, seatbelts, good call. We don't want to be that scary.
Definitely
Keep
good call.
safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's
I like
great.
it. I like it. All right. I think this is our last one.
All right. Last contestant.
We got Allie from Union Grove.
I like it. I'm thinking. Okay, we've definitely got some adventure.
Yeah.
Some adventurers. Are we?
I'm feeling some Indiana Jones vibes.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the hat. We got the whip. Got it all together. Nice little burlap sack. I don't know if that's burlap. I don't know. I'm not a fashion designer, but I do like this. Very fashionable, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Allie, and please remember, when you get to the end of your adventure and you see whatever you're looking for, just in a really open room on a pedestal or something, and it looks totally safe. It's not. Please don't take it.
Yeah.
Don't take it.
Unless you got
Something
running
will
shoes
happen.
on. Get
Yeah.
your running shoes going. You got to get knees to chest, and keep it pumping.
You'll
good.
be chasing a boulder. You know it.
Yeah.
Well, more like being
the
chased
boulder
by
being
a
chased
boulder.
by
Yeah,
you,
thank you.
but
Yeah.
you know what?
I
like it.
So
I like it.
stay safe. That was great. That was good. I don't know. I think we'll need to think on this during the interview, and we'll get back with the winner of that costume contest. But there will be a winner, and it will be announced. And you cannot ride in my little red wagon, okay? This is mine.
Yep. But what
Not even
prize?
you.
Can we remind the audience one more time what prize they get for the costume contest?
Oh, yeah, sure. So if you win the costume contest being announced tonight, you will get not only lunch, but also a Yoke prize pack. So 2 for 1, double for this one, since we're doing it all live. So thank you to everyone who submitted. That was awesome. It was a lot of fun for us to just to see how you guys enjoyed Halloween.
Yeah.
So I think without further ado, let me get a little bit more serious. I guess I don't need my reading glasses anymore. They're so comfortable and natural. I forgot they were on. Anyway, we're now moving into the interview. So we've got about a 10-minute video for you to watch. And again, this is just a great story of the beauty of sign language, especially for those who are deaf, as well as the story of how someone met God, even from a movie. So I wasn't really sure that I had ever heard a story like this, and I really loved hearing about it. So I hope you enjoy it too. We'll play it now, and then we'll see you right back afterward.
Hi, Domina. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you sitting down with me, getting to talk. Yeah, I just really appreciate it. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. Starting off, would you mind just letting everybody know, what your story is, where you're from, all that kind of stuff, just general information about yourself? Sure. So hi, my name is Domina. I wasn't born and raised in America. I was born and raised in a different country, in Hong Kong. It's part of China. I grew up in an oral family, meaning that I spoke and lip read. And then when I was a teenager, I moved to Chicago and was there for 4 years, all throughout high school. It's interesting because, growing up, I grew up oral, and then I moved to the States, and that was the first time in high school that anybody ever taught me American Sign Language. Really, it was signed English, but just sign language in general. And that was the first time I saw that, even though growing up I had a different experience. My home culture really believed that sign language was bad. It was viewed as, oh, you have a disability if you sign. It's best if you follow lip reading and follow speech. And so that was just kind of the mindset growing up. It was definitely very related to hearing. So then when I came here for high school, and at school I started learning sign, that was really helpful for me. It was not like anybody was looking down on me or it was judgmental by any means. It was just really helpful. So then when I went to college, I went to Gallaudet University, which is a deaf school, a deaf university. And there I learned even more, and I realized how much ASL is really used by regular people, by deaf people. And I used it to socialize, to hang out with people, and it was really cool. It was a really great experience for me. My experience in Hong Kong growing up and then moving here, it was a different kind of experience. It really impacted me really differently. I feel like the transition from Hong Kong to the US was probably really tough. Do you feel like it was an easy transition, or how was it? Oh, it was tough. First of all, there was a language barrier, right? So growing up, I spoke Cantonese. And so I was used to speaking that, getting through with that, lip reading, Cantonese, and then I moved to the States, and overnight, it was a huge shift for me into English, and I felt like I didn't understand any of that. So before, in school, they had taught us English, but I really struggled to understand it. I was used to Cantonese, right? So then I moved to America, and I was like, oh, I can't go back to Cantonese now. My life there is gone, and now I need to learn all this new stuff. So I started this whole new process of learning that, and it was really tough, you're right. But then again, ASL really helped me because American Sign Language is a visual language. It's right there in front of your eyes. Oftentimes, if a teacher was signing, I'd be able to understand what they were saying because they were signing and not because I was having to read their lips, in which case I'd miss a bunch of stuff, In Hong Kong, I could really understand a lot, but when I started having to read and lip read English, specifically lip read and speak English, it was really hard. So sign language definitely helped me a lot. That's cool. Wow. So I'm curious, what were you like in middle school? Were you loud? Were you quiet? What were you like? Okay, obviously, I was definitely different from who I am today. I was a little bit awkward. I was shy for sure. And, I'm deaf. And at that time, I was really valuing how people viewed me. I was nervous. I didn't want to put myself out there and just do stuff. I was always afraid of making a mistake or doing something wrong. So compared to who I am right now, I was very different. Now I just don't care a thing. But before, it was really important to me what other people thought about me. Okay. So before this interview started, we were talking a little bit just about your story with God. Do you mind explaining a little bit more what that looked like with you, with your relationship with God, how that started? Yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and go back a little bit and explain my background a little bit more. So growing up, my background, again, I grew up in Hong Kong, and so Chinese and Asian culture is very strongly Buddhist, and that was really influential for me. And that really influenced how I thought about gods and goddesses and those kinds of things. And at school, they taught us evolution too. So I just kind of went with that, right? And I just believed those things. I took those things to heart. I didn't really believe in the true God and in the authority of the Bible either. Then when I went to college, I met my husband, Calvin Farley. We were young at the time. He was already a Christian. For me, I was happy to learn and even curious about other people's religions. But when I got to Calvin, things were interesting. The two of us started dating, going steady, and I was learning more and more as time went on. I started going to his church and seeing how they did things too, and the church really helped me to understand the Bible. And later, I went to watch the movie called The Passion of Christ there. That was during Easter week, and it really hit me. It went straight to the heart. I realized Jesus is real. He shed his blood for our sins, even though we are unworthy. It's so amazing. His love for us that he saved worthless people who had no worth of our own, like me. And I started looking at the world, at my own experiences from until that time, and I realized Jesus is real. And that day I became baptized, I became a Christian, and I've been a Christian ever since. I will admit, I'm still a baby Christian. I'm still learning so much. I think I was saved, I was pretty young, not like way long ago. I don't know, maybe 9 or 10 years ago. I'm a 9 or 10-year-old Christian. Oh, that's really cool. I feel like 9 or 10 years for our middle schoolers, that probably feels like most of their life, you know? But it's really cool that you're still learning even after 9 or 10 years. I feel like every day I'm learning something new all the time too. And it could be that sometimes I learn something new, forget it, and then learn it again and remember that thing. So anyway, it's also cool that your husband at the time when you guys were dating, you like noticed his Christianity, you started going to church with him, and he really influenced that and your relationship with him and just your relationship with God and how the church impacted that. That's really cool. So one last question. You were saying that as a middle schooler, you didn't have any kind of religion, you didn't believe in God. And so for anybody who may be in a similar situation as you, for our middle schoolers, do you have any advice to give them? Maybe something that you want to just share with them looking back from when you were a middle schooler, something you wish that you knew? I wish that I had a group of Christian friends. I remember back then, one of my best friends in Hong Kong, she was a Christian, not super strongly. Now she's definitely a strong believer, but I wish that I was listening more to what she was saying. I was paying more attention to what she would say, but I was really defiant. Yeah. I would recommend to middle schoolers to look for a group of Christians who you feel comfortable with too, right? I've met in the world so many different kinds of Christians, and they all believe in the same God, true, but the way that they show it is different. Some are really kind and easygoing, and there's others who are a little bit more aggressive, and so it's good to know those kinds of things too. I don't want kids trying to join a group that may be harder to join, and then they maybe feel overwhelmed or feel oppressed by that, and then they don't want to follow God. You want to find the right group. And what you should do too is pray. Everybody should be praying. That's really important too in becoming a believer, because God hears you. And God wants you to find the best way to follow him, to learn more about him. Reading the Bible, reading verses, and specifically verses that you can understand first. Like, for example, if you're really curious about the book of Revelation, starting to read that as a baby believer is probably not the best idea. That's like the meat of it. You want to have milk as a baby first, right? Starting with the stuffs that are the basics, not the really, really hard stuff. For a baby believer, a baby Christian, they may be really motivated to learn stuff and really interested. And they may have a lot of hope too, right? But then they may learn about the concept of hell, this awful concept, right? And God, yes, it's true. God will teach about hell. That's something that he does, but he doesn't want the first impression that we have of hell and of God to be fear, right? We don't want to be afraid going into Christianity. We fear God, we respect God, it's true, but we want to have that basic understanding of God first, more, and then we can study even deeper. But that would be my suggestion, is starting with the easy stuff first, and then you can always delve in even farther and dive in more later. Right, I think that's really cool to encourage them to start with a group of Christians. Yeah, it's true. 2 are better than 1. Yeah, I think that's a great transition too for just in general what Yoke tries to do, what our goals are, is we have these Yoke people who go into schools and we're this group of Christians trying to encourage people who maybe are interested in Christianity or even kids who don't care, I think it could be really beneficial to be involved in a group like that, to learn more about a relationship with God. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. This has been really awesome. Oh, no problem.
All right, and we're back. So I hope you enjoyed that. I mean, isn't that so cool? Like, thank God for people that put together movies like The Passion of Christ, just to bring people to the gospel. Kids, I hope you took her advice to heart, and you're thinking about that in the next coming days and weeks. So, this is the time where I announce prizes, but I want to give some extra time just to make sure everybody's filled it out. Mm-hmm. So, here's your last chance. Description. Fill out your name, where you're from, what middle school you go to, and you will be entered into these prizes. All right. So I'll give you a few minutes. While I do that, I don't know. Do we have any questions from the audience? Can we? Oh, yeah, back there. Yeah,
audience member. Audience.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get that mic back.
All right, gentlemen, we have had some on the prize form, we have had some questions asked over the last couple of weeks from one Yoke kid specifically. Owen from Northwest is a very curious kid. So are you ready for these, Ian?
Sure, I can answer anything immediately.
All right. So his first question is, what are the 7 miracles of Jesus?
Sure. Okay, let's go ahead and hear that next question.
I tell you what, Ian, why don't we get with Owen on that one and we can have a better conversation. So his second question, who did Jesus say he loved in Scripture?
Oh, easy one. But let's just hear that last question just to make sure.
And the last question is, what were Jesus' miracles?
Right. Well, okay, so here's the thing. We have got an excellent research team here at the Yoke House. They have been slaving away at those questions for the past 3 to 4 weeks. We haven't fed them. They've just been that's their one goal. They don't even sleep. So they're working on it. Oh, and we're going to get back to you on that because we want to make sure we have the right answer. I could give an answer, and it's probably right, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to, just in case I'm wrong, which I'm probably not, but
yeah, for the off chance. For
just
the off chance that Ian
right?
here is going to be incorrect.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm trying to put up a facade of confidence. Truly, Owen, I don't know the answer to your question, but I do care to find out. So we will find that out. Thanks for asking those questions. That's awesome. We will update you on that soon. So,
but hey, keep asking those questions. Keep asking those questions. Put them in the forms for us because those are the type of questions that we need to give our research team. We've got
absolutely.
a big team. They've got little to work with because we don't feed them. We don't let them sleep. Mm-hmm. But they need stuff to work on. A bunch of lazy bums. It's taken them 3 weeks to get some questions done. So keep asking them. Let's fuel that fire there.
I love it. Exactly. Yes. And also, while I'm continuing to stall to give people time to fill out that form, got a few things to say. One, if you have an idea for a theme that this virtual club can do, that we can do here at TNL, let us know in the comments. Or send us like a message on one of our social media accounts. But if you're watching now, go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
We'll check that later, and maybe we'll incorporate that into our next club. Yeah. So we'd love the ideas. Keep them coming. Keep the feedback coming. Mm-hmm. Last thing I'll say before we go to prizes, and this is a bit of a more serious note, just something I wanted to have us think about just all together, that, of course, we have to recognize that tonight is election night. And all I'm going to say about that is that I think it's likely, kids, for a lot of you, that you'll probably be surrounded by family members that might be having opinions of strong opinions, moderate opinions. Everybody's got opinions about election night and who's going to be the president for the next 4 years. But regardless of what those opinions are, I just want to remind us and encourage us that as Christians, we are called to respond to the amazing grace of God through our love and service to others. So no matter what you hear at school or no matter what you hear from other people about who they voted for, just know that, or who they would have voted for if you were of the age to vote, whatever, that ultimately you're called to love them just the same. So let's respond in that way with grace to all those around us.
Yep, absolutely.
I think with that said, we are ready for some prizes. Yes. So first, let's go ahead and mention the costume contest, all right?
Oh, yeah.
So winner from costume contest, it can't be anything else but our fancy fancy top hat
Fancy
wearing
astronaut with the nice shoes.
astronaut friend. And
Yep.
who's that? That is Thomas from Carnes. Congratulations,
Way to go,
Thomas. You have
Thomas.
won both lunch and a yoke prize pack
That's
for your
right.
awesome costume. Thanks for sending that in.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Now we have got a very special lunch opportunity for someone that I know that I've worked with at Northwest, and I'm so excited to say this. Alan, you're getting a free lunch.
Yeah, way to go, Alan.
All right, so we'll get with you. We'll contact you, and we'll get
Yep.
that lunch to you. So
Yep.
I hope it's tasty and nutritious.
Very nutritious.
All right, more prizes. Let's do a prize pack and some fresh baked cookies going out to Connor.
Ooh, way to go, Connor. Get some cookies in
All right,
there.
Connor.
Prize pack.
Yeah, and of course
Love it.
we'll reach out to you and we'll get that to you.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll be a blast. Okay, last one of the night, and then we'll call it a night. Mm-hmm. We want to have one of you guys on this show. Okay,
On
we
this
got to make it
stage.
happen.
With us.
And I think the person who most deserves it is the person that's been asking us the question
Yeah.
that we can't seem to answer immediately because our research team doesn't know how to. Anyway, I won't
Oh,
get into
you
that.
bunch of-
Oh, and you're coming on the show next week.
There you go, Owen.
All right.
Let's get you up here.
Can't wait to have you on. Can't wait to answer all your questions
Yep,
thoroughly
yep.
and completely, most likely.
Yep.
But regardless, guys, I've had a blast tonight. I've had so much fun. I hope you have too. We will see you next week. This has been Tuesday Night Live. We love you, Yoke. Good night.
Later, guys.